A lot of sunshine around the area. As we welcome Dade County Executive Ted Rumley. He's in the studio on the Newsmaker segment here on this 6th day of July. Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning. How you, Evan?
Doing good. Doing good. We appreciate you always coming in, keep us up to date on what's happening with the county. Got the meeting coming up tonight, but one of the things that you're having to deal with, that you were just sharing with me before we went on the air, is a little bit of I don't want to call it a discrepancy, but maybe it is about the right-of-ways for the state highways.
Well, it's the right-of-ways when you get off the interstates or exits we have in the county. There's a question now as far as how far do we actually maintain that up to that point, to where your exit ramps are at, and they're saying now that the county is going to be liable for the maintenance of that all the way up to where that bridge abutment starts, and that's not the way, the right-of-way fence is right-of-way fence. You can see the fence coming along the interstate, and if you'll follow it, it comes right on up your exit ramps over to the side, and then where that fence marker's at right there, normally that's where the right-of-way, stops. I mean, that's just, and then on some of them though, they've got the right-of-way down to where the road funnels back down, and you can tell where the county starts, where our county narrow road starts. So anyway, and you might not think that's a big deal, but it is a big deal at like at 299 where all the interstate traffic gets on and off. Well, that is state road, but I mean like Sligo and like Rising Pond, they're asking us to maintain those.
Is that like cutting vegetation, or what are they calling maintaining?
Everything. I mean, it's like we've got, it's coming all to pieces in the south day down there, and then up at Sligo also. That's a pretty good strip of pavement right there from where where our road begins, and we've maintained ours forever. And it's something the first time it was questioned was on Daniels Road here. And there was one of the interstate tiles had stopped up the cross drain there. And so we just call the state. They come up and clean it out because it's a state-built big culvert and all. And they came up and looked at it and said, "No, that's county." Well, it's not. I mean, it's you can look and see it's on there right away because it's past those fence where the fence comes together there, and goes in. So anyway, I've been out this morning doing some measuring, and I found some old prints of the blueprints of when the interstate was built, and it actually designates the county maintained right-of-way coming up to a point, but they're saying it's not just that way in Dade County. They said they've turned them all over to the counties out throughout the state. Well, you can't, we don't have any. There's never been any vote on it or anything with the commission. There's no deeds, that says it's been deeded over to the county. Which why would we want to take it anyway? I mean, because that's where all your interstate traffic, especially on the exits, are coming in and out, and so. It's just something it's one of those things that just we got to put to rest because somebody's got to fix that down there. It's getting really bad, and there's a tremendous amount of traffic getting on and off of it. So we'll let you know next week how that turns out.
All right. Okay. Coming up tonight is the July meeting, and the budget just kicked off July 1. Got the July meeting of the Dade County Commission at 6 o'clock for the work session.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and we'll go right into our regular meeting, as normal, as usual after that. And we've got, the big thing, not so much tonight, but we will announce our millage, our schedule, as far as setting the millage rate, and that's a big thing. And we've got that down to we'll go over that. And as I said, we've had I've had so much growth this year. It's amazing, as far as the actual, and not only us, but Walker County. I was at a meeting over there yesterday morning, 8:30, with him, and they were talking about the actual Walker County and the growth in it, and not only that, but actually the actual increase in property values over there. And here, Catoosa, Chattooga even, was talking about it.
Well, the whole region.
The whole region. It's just amazing
of what people are paying for property, and of course that.
I know
that goes to the equate of the fair market value of your property.
It goes right back to that appraisal. Those the comparisons that they do. And people say, well, y'all got to stop it. Well, I don't really know. I don't.
Well, that's something kind of like supply and demand.
I know that, and it's But you'd think there'd be something there that would be able to at least limit something. I mean,
well, I guess you got the 5 acres and you got the homestead exemptions, and you get the freeze basically.
Yeah.
So no matter what your value is appraised, if you've got it frozen at whatever rate that you froze it, that's where it stays until you sell it.
Yeah.
If on your
once
you
sell it,
so
or once it changes hands, it's wide open again.
Exactly,
it goes right back
it goes
up.
up to whatever the fair market is.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. It's a big deal all over the whole state, but mainly in the Northwest Georgia area, Northwest Georgia mountains.
Well, so many people are moving in, and they're paying prices for houses that who would have ever thought that you could sell what we consider a $200,000 house selling for $350,000.
Yeah, or more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some of them. There's some of them bring a lot more than that, and it's that way. All the way across. I've talked to commissioners all the way from Rayburn County, which is their corner over there, like we are. They go South Carolina, North Carolina, and all the way across this whole region, and especially in the Northwest Georgia mountains. That seems to be really a magnet for people, coming in. So.
Well, we got a meeting at 6 o'clock, and then followed by the work session tonight. It'll be streamed, of course, on both KWN News Now and the Dade County Facebook site. How can they get in touch with you if they want to talk with you about something?
423-667-8999. That's my cell number, and I answer that phone all the time. And then 657-4625. That's their office number. And as I always say, our other commissioners, they do answer the phones. Their numbers are on our website. And just call us if we can be of any assistance to you.
All right. Well, sounds good. I think we've got the agenda posted at discoverday.com at the Mountain Valley Independent. So if anybody wants to look to see what's coming up tonight. We thank you so much coming in every Thursday, and we'll pay close attention to how this thing's going to work next week with that DOT. Thanks, sir.
All right. Thank you.